All right, let's try this again. I did film this and I wasn't recording the entire time. So today is my Ipsy Plus versus Ipsy Glam unboxing, unbagging, whatevers. And I have for you my Plus box and my Glam Bag, and we are going to dig into it. For those of you who are not in the know, who don't have an Ipsy, who are just curious, Ipsy is a subscription service, and they do have 3 different sizes that you can subscribe to. They do come to you once a month. This is the plus size. It does come once a month. It is $25 and it comes with 5 full-size items. This is the regular bag. It is a sample size bag, so you do get 5 sample size items in here, or sometimes they float in a full size or 2 or 3 as well. So it is $12 a month if you sign up for it now. I am an annual subscriber of this bag, so I was grandfathered into still only paying $10 a month for my bags because I annually subscribed before they rolled in the $12 a month price change, so they didn't charge me extra. So this bag is coming to me at $10 a month. This one is $25 a month. I do not subscribe to the $25 a month box annually, only so that I can either get it or not get it, depending on how I'm feeling about Ipsy in the moment, or depending on how I'm feeling about my budget for the month, or whatever. But I have been having a lot of fun with Ipsy. It's been coming with some great brands in it. It's been coming with some really interesting brands I haven't tried before. What I will say is this box came to me this month like this. There's no foam or anything in there, so I'm a little curious as to whether my items have survived. I did open it up a little bit just to check to see if I could find any powders laying around anywhere, and I didn't see any powders. So I think nothing's broken, but we will see. In addition to that, this month, March, marks a celebration of sorts for them. It is their 100th bag anniversary. So they did put an extra item into each one of the different sizes of bags or boxes, I guess. The Ultimate comes with 8 full-size items and 4 sample size items, I think. It is $50 a month. I don't take part in that. Between these two, I pay $35 a month, and I think I get better products this way, honestly. In addition to what you do get as a standard in your box, you are able to choose one of the items that goes into your box bag every single month, and they have Ipsy add-ons, which BoxyCharm just also started doing, where you can add things on to your ticket for a substantially lesser cost than what it retails for typically, and they just ship in your boxes for you for Ipsy. With BoxyCharm, I think they do it separately, but it just ships in your box for you, so you don't have to pay shipping or anything like that. Each one of them comes with a bag. This month's Ipsy Glam, so this one we're going to dig into first because I'm a little curious. Came with a bag. This is what the bag looks like. I honestly think this is probably the ugliest bag I have received from Ipsy. Not because of the bag itself. I really kind of like how it's lined out. It reminds me of like a clutch that you could take with you, you know, as a purse option to like a club or something, but because of the color choices. Like this is a really like pale, almost pinky beige shade, and it doesn't really go with this color, although it does go with that color a lot better than it goes with this lime green that they have put inside. So I'm not sure what their thought process was on this color scheme, but this is horrendous. This bag is not cute. But that is the bag that came in my $25 subscription this month. And then we also get a card. It does tell you the theme of the box, and it talks about the giveaways that they're holding for the month of March, and it also tells you when to go online and pick the item that will go into your next box. On the inside, it does have all the products listed, some like information about the products, tips about the products, and then the retail price for each product. The theme for this month's box is Celebrate You, and it does say this is your invitation to a celebration of our 100th Glam Bag and you. Let's high five how far we've come and where we're going. To get the party started, we've added a bonus product as a thank you for being along for the ride. Open up your 6 Glam Bag Plus picks, value at $120 or more, and cue the confetti. It's time to have some fun. So that is what the card says. I am going to go ahead and dip into the box. I do have some add-ons in here in each one of these, so I will let you know which one of those items is add-on and which is not. And we will total just what the box was as far as what was actually sent in the box. So the first thing I pull out is this. It is super cute. I love brushes. I'm kind of a brush hoarder. I definitely dig this bag that it's in. Keeps it nice and safe and sanitary. This is a concealer brush from Complex Culture, and this is what it looks like. This is a huge concealer brush, and it has a triangular brush tip on it, which I think is really strange. But the card does say that this thing retails for $25. It says this isn't your standard fluffy concealer brush. It has densely packed bristles for a full coverage finish and an angled tip for ultra precise and even application when concealing your under eyes, the sides of your nose, or the corners of your face. Tip: use the edge of this brush to remove stray lipstick or eyeliner marks and to clean up your brows after filling and defining them. I think that this is perfect for some of those things that they listed just because of the two flat edges on this brush. They will get into those areas the way you need it to because it is super flat. I love kind of the tip on this because it will get into like your nose creases or like right into that under eye area as well. So very cool. It is a $25 brush, like I said. That seems outlandish. I will tell you, I love brushes. Every single time a brush comes in one of my boxes, I do click 5 stars on that sucker because I love brushes and I want them to keep sending them. This will probably not get used. I am kind of a brush hoarder and I have hundreds of brushes around me, but the only brushes I use are like these ones back here. And then there is also some stuck to my mirror over here on one of those, in one of those like Real Techniques made these like silicone like cubby or holders for brushes that just stuck to your mirror. I have one of those over there that has some brushes in it as well. And those are the brushes that I use, but I have a billion brushes around me that I don't use. This will probably go in that stash for a rainy day. One day I will pick up the brush, I will use it, and I will probably love it and continue to want to use it, but for now, that's probably where it'll go. What is up with this hair? Just kind of going everywhere. I have to tell you that I should have got my hair recolored prior to everything shutting down because, man, these roots, yeah, they're real. So the next thing I have here is this. It is the Glam Glow Tropical Cleanse Daily Exfoliating Cleanser. This is the item that I chose for my box. I know that this was an item that you could pick up with points. So in addition to everything else that Ipsy does, you can review items, and when you review items, you get points. And with those points, you can purchase items with the points and not with cash money. This was something that you could purchase with points. It was like 1,800 points you could purchase it with, and I had enough points to spend on it. I have like over 2,000 points because there's never really anything in this point place that I want to pick up. But I didn't want to pick it up then for points. It wasn't worth the points for me, but honestly, it was one of the best options that I could find when we were, floated the items that we could choose from. I haven't ever really tried anything from Glam Glow. They kind of scare me, honestly. I've heard really great things about them, but I've also heard people with sensitive skin have a hard time with Glam Glow, and I have super sensitive skin, so I haven't tried anything from them yet. This does say to wash away dirt and makeup, purify your pores, and dissolve dulling dead skin cells in one easy step with this exfoliating cleanser from Glam Glow. The cocktail of purple clay, pomegranate seeds, and tropical fruit enzymes is your secret weapon for clearer, glowier, brighter skin. Tip: use the exfoliating cleanser before applying your foundation. It'll buff away dead skin cells for super smooth makeup application. It retails for $34. I would never spend $34 on an exfoliator. I do put these into my shower. This is probably my least favorite thing to do in skincare, is use like masks that you have to paint on and then wash off, because they're just so messy. So those kind of things I do put in my shower and use them, you know, once or twice a week while I'm in the shower, so it doesn't create the big mess that it could create. So that will probably be where this lands. But I do also have quite a few exfoliators sitting in my backups that maybe need to be used first, so we'll get there. The next thing I have is this. It is the Seraphine Botanicals Luna Liner Water Resistant Liquid Eyeliner. This is the packaging of it. It's not bad packaging. It's really just pretty simple gray and white packaging. And then on the back it does have a little bunny here. It tells you that it's cruelty free, that they're never tested on animals. It does say vegan, GMO free, and gluten free, so that's spectacular. I love that about a brand. And its color is pitch black. So eyeliners is something that subscription boxes sends often. It's an easy throw in. This one is completely wrapped, so I'm not going to unwrap it. I do love me a liquid eyeliner, but I have so many open right now, I don't need to open another one, so it will go into my backups drawer. But it says, cat eye goals coming right up. This liner has a micro tip that dispenses the perfect amount of jet black pigment so that you can get the perfect flick every single time. Plus, the fade-proof, water-resistant formula stays put on your lids for hours. I love that it's water-resistant. My eyes water like crazy. Tip: want to draw fine, thin lines? Apply this liner with light pressure, and to get thicker, bolder lines, just use heavier pressure. What it doesn't say is whether it's a felt tip or a brush tip. I do prefer brush tips, but not opposed to a felt tip though either. This guy retails for $18. The next thing I have in here is this. So far nothing's broken, but so far we haven't hit a powder until now, so we will see. This is by The Balm. It is the Auto Balm Day to Night Shadows on the Go, and it is just a little tiny palette. This looks a lot smaller than it did on the website. It is hard to open. This is what the outside of the package looks like, and these are the shadows inside it. It does come with a nice mirror. Those are interesting shadows. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of that Smashbox like Copacabana little tiny palette that I had before. I think I did a palette roulette on it and I hated it. I'm interested in this black. It's like creamy. So it does say, scoring the perfect smoky eye just got so much easier. Wear any combo of matte and shimmer shades on bare lids, then go on smooth and are ultra blendable, or layer them over the black primer for a fun shade shifting effect. That's what that is. Black primer. Says so right on the package, Donna. Tip: once you've used up the shadows, pop out the insert and save the cute tin. Use it to keep little accessories like hair ties and bobby pins neat and organized. Okay, that's what this little flag is for, apparently. You can pop this guy out. Cute! Look at that. I wonder if that's magnetic. Nope, it's definitely not magnetic. That guy just kind of rolls around everywhere. But I bet you could put magnetic backing on the back of any one of your shadows or something. I don't know though, because it's just tin. Is tin magnetic at all? That's really kind of cool though. So I love that the tin is kind of multi-purpose. That's interesting. This guy retails for $26.50, which I think is a lot. I think that that's insane. Those shadow pans are kind of little. The black primer, I can't see ever using. The tin is kind of just a tin. We will try it. The next thing in here is this, and it is a coconut, the coffee scrub. It says use 1 to 2 scrubs per week. Dampen your skin. Use 2 small handfuls. I wonder how many. It's like dry coffee in there. Okay. It turns out coffee isn't just for morning zings. It's also packed with antioxidants, which are great for repairing and protecting your skin too. The coffee-infused scrubs buffs and moisturizes with grapeseed oil, almond oil, and vitamin E, so your skin will feel smooth, not stripped. Tip: dampen your skin in the shower, then work this scrub over your entire body in circular motions. Paying extra attention to the rough areas like knees and elbows. Let it sit for a few minutes, then rinse it away. And this guy retails for $21.99. I'm sorry. I think that's ridiculous. $21.99 for a little tiny pack of... That's stupid. Who would pay that? I certainly wouldn't. I mean, I'm glad to have it, I guess, but I certainly wouldn't pay $22 for a coffee scrub. I'm going to take my coffee grounds from this morning and use them. That seems crazy. That's ridiculous. The last thing in here that came in the box is this. It is a Yensa Super 8 lip oil. This is what the packaging looks like. I love their packaging. It's super luxe. It does have 8 super oils in it. Coconut oil, vitamin E oil, rice bean oil, avocado seed oil, carrot seed oil, chia seed oil. What is that? Black sesame seed oil and flaxseed oil. You see those 8 little bubbles? That tells you what oils are in this. That's interesting. This says, let your lips live their best life with this tinted lip oil. It's packed with 8 different superfoods to supply your lips with the antioxidants, nourishment, and moisture they need to feel soft and healthy. And the sheer pink tint, it's gorgeous and universally flattering. Tip: shear out your favorite lipstick by blending a swipe of this oil over your lips. This retails for $24. I've heard Yensa is a really good brand. I have used a primer by them that I also got in Ipsy. I did like them. I watch another YouTuber that loves their foundation, so I'm interested in that. It's really pink, you guys. Maybe it's not this crazy pink on your lips. I'm interested in lip oils. I do like lip oils. I think that they are nice and nourishing for your lips, so I'm interested in this. I'm just not sure about the shade. Those are the items that came in my Ipsy, and then what's left here are items that I added on, so I'll go over those separately. But in my box, I did receive $149.50 worth of product, which I'm not mad at. I paid $25 for this box, so I'm really glad to have received these items. Do I think that this is worth $22? No. I'm really happy to have received, a good share of these products. The eyeshadow palette is like a meh for me. It's a neither here nor there kind of product. But I'm really happy to have received most of the items that I got. The bag is super ugly, so there's that. So the items that I purchased, and I'm trying to remember how much exactly I spent. I know that for add-ons, Ipsy was giving away like $1 or $2 off of your add-ons. I can't remember exactly how much I spent on each one of the items, so I'm just going to show you the items. This was actually an option instead of the Glam Glow. I was really kind of sad that I had not picked this as an option to go into my bag, so I did go ahead and purchase it. It is the Balm Cosmetics Girl Powder Cheeks on the Go. So this is the cheek palette to match that eyeshadow palette. And it does have 4 cheek products in there. It has the mirror just like the other one. And it does have the little flappy guy over here to pull out that foam piece and make it a trinket box. I'm a little bummed that it isn't magnetic, but you can always get magnetic strips and put them in there so it becomes magnetic. You guys, these tins are super hard to open. I do love that it has 4 different shades of blush in here. A little more peachy tone, a little more mauve tone. This one's a little more neutral. And then this one is kind of a shimmer. So maybe like a blush topper of some sort. I don't know, but it's super cute, super pretty. I did purchase this as an add-on. I think I maybe paid $12 for this. I think I paid $25 extra in my $25 box. And then I think I paid $17 in the one that went into my bag. I can't remember exactly though. I also added in this. It is an Ofra Cosmetics bronzer in Versatile Matte. And this is the shade of it. I really love Ofra as a brand, and I've not really ever tried any of their bronzers. I do have a bronzer that came in, like I got that boho set that had like 6 eyeshadows and blushes and banana powder and what. I did have a bronzer in it. I can't remember what bronzer it is, but with that being said, it's in a magnetic palette that I also hold eyeshadows in, so I forget to use it all the time. I forget I have it, so I'm excited to have one that's in its own container I can maybe take with me on occasion. And the last thing I got is this. It is a little like key dangler or like zipper pull. It says, yes, she can. And I did get 3 of them. I got 2 of them in my other bag. I got one for me, one for my DM partner, and one for my SDE. Now we are going to dig into this one. This one is for me $10, but its new price is $12 a month. You can get it for a little less expensive if you get an annual subscription, because you do get 1 bag free if you get an annual subscription. I like this bag. This bag is what helped me, get all the samples that I use for my sample series here on the channel, which I can link up in the cards. But it also really help me figure out, some things about my makeup aesthetic and what I really like, brands I really like, brands I want to see more of. So I like this bag. It does come with 5 sample size items, but sometimes they float you in like a couple of full size as well. This one didn't come broke open, so I am going to open it right here, and I'm going to pull everything out of the bag. It does feel quite a bit crazy heavy. All right, so the first thing I pull out is this. It is the bag, but I am going to put that down for a second. These are the items that I added on, so let's go through those real quick. I did get 2 more of those guys. Like I said, about 3 of them. This only cost me $3, and this is the Tarte Quench. It's a hydrating primer, so I'm interested to try a new primer from Tarte. Also purchased this, and this was $12. There was this Nude Sticks, and this guy is a magnetic lip plush paint, and I'm excited to try this. I don't have much from Nude Sticks, so this is good for your lips, your cheeks, your whatever, and this is in the shade Bahama Mama. This shade spoke to me. It really speaks to me. So those are the things that I purchased. So then we pulled out the bag, and with that came 2 items that don't quite fit in the bag. So I'll go over those in a second, but this is what the bag looks like. I love this bag so much more than I love the other one. This is so cute. It's got little studs on it, which is nice. I love this green color. And I love this green color with that like chartreusey fluorescent green as well. I think these 2 colors play off each other well. The back of the bag just says Ipsy on it, and it has this, chartreusey green pull. The zipper is silver. It does say Ipsy over here, which I don't think any of the bags have said before. I really kind of love it, but it does say 100th Ipsy Glam Bag. I love that. I also really just kind of love this bag. So I do have 2 sheet masks here, and I love getting sheet masks from Ipsy. I've never purchased a sheet mask because of the sheet mask that I get from Ipsy, but when you get sheet masks from Ipsy, you always get a set. You always get 2. So these 2 I got are by the Saem. It's S-A-E-M. I'm not sure that's the brand. But I got the Natural Avocado Sheet Mask, which is good for deep moisturizing, which my face needs. And I got the Natural Shea Butter Sheet Mask, which is good for protecting. So I love that. Also outside of my bag is a brush. It is the Firma 203 brush. I have a Firma brush that they sent me before, and I absolutely love it. These brushes are really nice brushes, and they've got good like girth to them. They feel really nice in the hand. So I'm really happy to, of course, get a firmer brush, and these eye brushes typically go right into rotation. So I'm super glad about that. Then when we open the bag, we do see the stuff on the inside. It has that same chartreusey lime green. It's more lime green color. And then of course the Ipsy tag. And then we have the card here. This card just basically says the same things that the other card did. And then they do have product information. The one thing that I love that Ipsy has been doing is putting the full-size product value in here for you so that you can kind of tell how much your products would be if you were getting a full-size version of them. It looks like I've got quite a few full sizes though. Okay, so the first thing it says is this brand is a beloved Korean beauty brand that strives to create effective skincare products using naturally derived ingredients. This set of avocado and shea butter sheet masks deeply nourishes skin to deliver healthy hydration. Apply to clean skin, let sit for 15-20 minutes, then remove and massage into skin. And the full-size version of these, which these are full-size, I don't know why I said full-size version, is $4, so they must be $2 a piece. So that's really nice. And then we have the Firma brush. This is the Elite B203 concealer brush. I don't know that I'd use it for a concealer brush. I think I'd use it probably for a pack-in brush, which is fine. You can use your brushes for whatever you want to use them for. It says concealer is our best bud for so many reasons, and this pro quality brush will soon be your go-to for applying it. Use it on dark spots, blemishes, or under your eyes. The soft, densely packed synthetic bristles amp up the coverage level of any cream or liquid concealers. Tip: love a bold lip. Use this with concealer to clean up a stray lipstick around your lip line, which is great. This retails for $12.99. So already we're sitting at like roughly $17 for this bag that I paid $10 for. The next thing I see in here is this. It is a bubble wrapped product. I always love bubble wrapped products because that means it's a powder. And this is by Shanae B, Miami. This is what the packaging looks like. It is a blush in Bellini. Ooh, that's kind of pretty. Nice, really peachy tone. This is, honestly, who needs a second cup of coffee when you have a skin brightening powder blush like this in your makeup bag? The pretty peach shade flatters all skin tones, and the soft matte texture is blendable, buildable, and goes on without streaks or patchiness. Says sweep the blush on your cheeks and eyelids for a gorgeous all over flush. This is a deluxe sample size. The full size version of this product is only 1.5 grams bigger, so not that much bigger, and it is $29. This is 3 grams and the full size product is 4.5. So I mean, I'm not mad at that. That is a good size blush. You can definitely get your brush in there, and it's only 1.5 grams less than the full size version, which retails for $29. The next thing is this, and it is another bubble wrapped item. It is by Wonder Beauty. This is really tiny. It is an eyeshadow in Bouquet. It says, forget about everything you thought you knew about powder eyeshadows because the champagne gold shade is just as buttery and blendable as a cream. Even better, it's crease proof, fade proof, and offers up max color payoff with just a few swipes. This powder shadow actually goes on best with your bare fingers, which I hate. Just dab and blend. This is a deluxe sample. The full size version of this is 9.4 grams. And this is 1.4 grams, and it retails for $25. That is a crazy, like, it looks like margarine gold. I don't know, that's interesting. It will go into my sample drawer. I think that it's weird that the full-size version of this is so much bigger and is $25 for a single eyeshadow. That just seems ridiculous to me. So there's that. I love putting these items into my sample drawer. Except for the skincare, because the skincare sample drawer is huge. Raise your hand if you've been watching my sample series. You know that the skincare sample drawer is so full. The next thing I see in here is this. It is a liquid eyeliner by Galactic. This Galactic Precise Marker Liner. Says, love the look of liquid liner but cannot master the flick. The felt tip marker will draw your wings with ease. The smudge-proof formula dries down to a matte finish that lasts from the AM coffee to happy hour. Tip, to enhance your eye shape, keep lines thin along inner corners and heavier as you draw outward. This is a full size, and this is $20. I always, like I said, love a new eyeliner, especially a liquid eyeliner. I will probably never have to purchase another liquid eyeliner as long as I live. This one is a felt tip, so it's not necessarily something that I steer towards, but good grief, I cannot hold on to it for poop. I will go ahead and put it into my rotation since it is open. That is what the tip looks like. It is a pretty good tip, but it's felt. I prefer a brush, but that's okay. And the last thing I have is this is the Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream. This is the product that I chose. This is true to its name, the luxurious cream majorly ups your skin dew factor. It's ideal for dull, dry skin in need of some extra TLC. It's packed with ceramides to reinforce your skin's protective barrier. Okinawa algae. Oh my God. Okinawa algae to draw in moisture, and Japanese purple rice to give your skin a major glow. Tip, pop this cream in your fridge. It'll feel refreshing and it will calm the puffiness when you apply it. The full size retail value of this is $68, and the full size is 50 milliliters, and this guy is 10 milliliters. I chose this because I actually got one of these like just little tiny dollop samples in my sample series that I tried out before this came available on Ipsy, and I loved it. It was so nice, and you use the tiniest amount. So I'm quite certain that this guy will last me for a while. This is what it looks like in the container. I'm excited actually to use it. I don't have a sample going right now of moisturizer, so I might just put this immediately into my rotation of items that I'm using because I really do like it. So as far as the items go, like I'm really kind of happy about what I received in my Ipsy Glam bag this month. What I will say that I'm a little disappointed in is I wish that they had a better game going on who subscribes to more than one bag, because I got a new liquid liner in both boxes. So it and this has happened before. I think just a couple months ago got an eye cream in both boxes, and I was like, this is ridiculous. Like the one that came in here was so big that I don't need eye cream for years. I feel like you don't use that much eye cream. So I remember feeling a little disappointed with that box because I got eye cream in both of them. I could say the same thing about this one because I got a black liquid eyeliner in both of them. But you can always use a black liquid eyeliner. But I wish they just had a little bit better handle on their subscriptions and who is subscribed to multiple subscriptions so that they could put different things in those subscriptions. I know Alexandria Ryan does 3 different subscription bags. I love her channel. And she plays a game with them, but those are 3 different profiles, right? Mine is the same profile. So, and I have 2 different subscription boxes that I partake in from them. And I would just say, like, I would love it if they would quit sending one of something in both of the subscriptions. Do you get Ipsy? And if you do, what did you get this month? Are you super happy with your Ipsy? If you get Ipsy and Boxy, which do you prefer? I used to get BoxyCharm. I did cancel BoxyCharm. I think it just got to a point with BoxyCharm that I was a little more disappointed month over month than I was excited. And with Ipsy, that hasn't happened yet. And I'm really shocked actually because the $25 box I haven't yet gotten bored with. I think I've had a couple months where I was like, meh, what is this? But I haven't gotten bored with it yet, which is shocking to me because they just keep it real. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope that you enjoyed the video. I hope that if you did that you're giving it a big thumbs up. I also hope that you're considering subscribing before you go. And if you do, that you're hitting that notification bell so that you're notified every single time I upload, which is typically every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and every other Sunday. You're seeing videos this week on Saturday and Sunday because I didn't upload anything over the week because it's been kind of chaos. Like, I'm sure that you can relate, right? So it's been kind of chaos, so you're getting a Saturday, Sunday video this week instead of a Monday, Wednesday, Friday. You did get a Monday video, but I haven't posted anything since Monday. I hope that you guys are healthy. I hope that you're washing your hands, and I hope to see you next time in my next video. Thank you guys so much for joining me today, and until then, bye guys.